Wonder Murmur, where whispers weave the heart.
Hello, little hearts. A new whisper begins. In a quiet corner of the sun-drenched meadow lived a turtle named Sheldon. His shell, the color of damp earth and moss, was a map of his slow, patient journey through life. While his friends chattered about the tastiest clover patches and the warmest sunbathing rocks, Sheldon's gaze was always fixed on the sky. His heart, a tiny steady drum, beat with a yearning for something more. How I wish I could fly, he'd sigh to himself, watching the eagle soar. Walking is tedious, a slow crawl through a world that seems to be in a constant hurried rush. One day, a great eagle, whose name was Alaric, descended from the cerulean expanse. His wings, a magnificent span of mahogany feathers, cast a shadow over Sheldon's humble world. Sheldon, mustering all his courage, looked up at the king of the sky. "Alaric, great one," Sheldon began, his voice a hopeful squeak. "I dream of flight. I dream of seeing the world from your eyes. I'll give you everything I have. A pouch filled with the shiniest pebbles, the smoothest stones, and 100 gold coins I've saved for a rainy day. If you'll take me on a journey to the stars." Alaric's golden eyes, sharp as a hawk's, softened slightly. He had seen many creatures driven by greed or ambition, but this turtle's desire felt purer. 100 gold coins for a glimpse of the sky? You must truly crave it, little one. But you have no wings. How can I teach a shell to fly? You don't have to teach me to fly, Sheldon pleaded. Just take me, carry me. I only want to know what it feels like to be weightless, to touch the clouds, to feel the wind sing through me. Alaric saw the sincerity in Sheldon's gaze and the earnest hope in his heart. It was a longing he, the master of the skies, understood better than anyone. He agreed. "Hold on, little friend," Alaric rumbled, his talons gently but firmly gripping the sides of Sheldon's shell. A feeling of utter terror and exhilarating joy flooded Sheldon. The world below became a blur of green and brown as they ascended. The wind, a gentle hand caressed his face. The clouds were vast, cottony landscapes that he could almost reach out and touch. He felt a lightness he had never known, a freedom that made his heart swell until he thought it might burst. Below, the trees looked like tiny green broccoli florets. The river, a shimmering ribbon of silver. He had never seen such beauty, never felt so alive. "Oh, thank you, Alaric," he cried out, his voice a song on the wind. "This is everything I dreamed of and more." But as the flight continued, a different feeling began to creep into Sheldon's heart. He looked down and saw his fellow turtles gathered by a pond, their shells like small stones on the bank. A thought, cold and ugly, slithered into his mind. They've never felt this. They'll never know this joy. I am the only one. "Alaric, Alaric, please, fly lower." Sheldon's voice lost its earlier melody, replaced by an urgent, demanding tone. "I need them to see me. I need them to know that I am flying. They're probably so jealous right now." Alaric dipped a wing, and the world below came into clearer focus. "Jealous? They are your friends, Sheldon. True friends find joy in your happiness, not envy in your fortune. But they're just turtles," Sheldon scoffed, his voice filled with a newfound arrogance, crawling on the ground. "I am different now. I am a flying turtle. I am unique. A sudden stillness fell between them. The wind stopped feeling like a gentle embrace and became a silent judge. Alaric's powerful wings beat slower. I took you on this journey because I felt the honesty in your heart, the pure longing for the sky, but your desire has become a shallow spectacle. You want to show off, not just to see. It's the truth. Sheldon's pride soared even higher than his body. They'll never get to do what I can do. They'll never know what it is to be me. Alaric's golden eyes narrowed. He said nothing, but a deep, profound disappointment settled in his gaze. I will not be a tool for your vanity. A soul that loves only its own reflection cannot truly be free. And with a simple, decisive release, Alaric's talons opened. Sheldon's cry was swallowed by the wind. The world spun into a terrifying blur of green and brown. The air, which had been his friend just moments ago, became a rushing, violent force. He fell, a tiny, helpless shell, tumbling through the vast, unforgiving sky. He hit the ground with a sickening thud. His shell cracked and a searing pain shot through his body. He lay there, his dreams shattered, his pride broken, and a new, terrible realization settling over him. He wasn't unique. He was just a turtle, far from home, with a broken shell and a broken heart. A kind old turtle, his shell weathered with time and wisdom, crawled over to him. Sheldon, oh my dear boy, what happened? Sheldon whimpered, tears streaming down his face. I flew. I saw the world. But I wanted everyone to see me. And I fell. You fell not from the sky, but from grace, the old turtle said gently. The greatest journeys are those of the heart, not just the body. You had everything you needed to be happy, right here with us. Your strong shell, your patient legs, and the company of those who love you. Sheldon looked at his cracked shell, then at the sky he had once yearned for. He had learned a terrible and beautiful lesson. He had to be happy with who he was, with what he had. True happiness was not in soaring above others, but in finding peace on the ground you stand on. From that day on, Sheldon's shell carried a scar, a small jagged line that served as a constant reminder. He still looked at the sky, but with a different kind of love now. He no longer yearned to leave the ground, but instead, he cherished the simple, beautiful life he had. He became the wisest of the turtles, teaching the young ones that the greatest joy is not in what you don't have, but in what you're grateful for, right here, right now.
Wonder murmur, the story departs, yet the whisper imparts.